Start with rip through closed pivot. From the right side, we'll have our right foot planted and a left foot rip through. So right foot, pivot foot, left through, swing foot. And this is just going to be a rip through, jump stop finish with one dribble. Go. Ball should be brought up on the outside shoulder. Jump stop, ball brought up on the outside shoulder. Two-hand finishes. Ball doesn't leave two hands until it gets up above your head. Okay, next one. Okay, this is going to be a jab step rip through. So we're going to jab inside, rip through, one dribble finish. Go. Jab. Good. Ball picked up on the shoulder. Ball doesn't stay low. On the shoulder should be parallel to the baseline on the finish so we don't open to the defense. We stay wide to the defense. Okay, this is going to be just a shot fake. Knees are bent, eyes at the rim. Give it a good look. Shot fake, rip through, attack. Go ahead. Good. Again, 2-foot finishes, ball on the shoulder. Two hands on the ball until it gets above your head. And you can release it with one. Good. Way to keep that ball high above your shoulder on your finish. Good. Okay. So now we're going to combine a jab step, a shot fake, and a rip through. Jab, shot fake, rip through. Good. Jab, shot fake, rip through. Good. Good. As the jab foot comes back, the shot fake should end and the foot should hit at the same time so it looks like a real shot. Good. Good, Daniel. Again, that was a bad jab. Jab steps should be made forward, not sideways. Okay, good. Now we're going to go back to our straight rip through footwork. Now we're going to go an outside inside. That first finish should be a 2-foot jump stop, shoulders parallel to the baseline, with a front rim angle, meaning our shoulders, the plane of our shoulders is tangential to the front of the rim. So it's at a tangent to the front of the rim, okay? So we're going outside, inside footwork now. So in this direction would be right foot, left foot on our finish. Here we go. Right foot, left foot, change direction. Angle a little too flat there. That's a great angle right there. Outside, inside, front rim angle. Put the ball in one hand too early, Christian. That's why you missed that. Ball should stay in two hands. Too much drift, Daniel. Lost your angle. Good, Kawhi. Front rim angle. Too much drift, JJ. Front rim angle. Okay, we'll keep trying. Now we're going to add a jab step, same finish. Go. Front rim angle, good. Good. Ball stays in two hands. So you get it above your head. It's amazing how many guys miss layups. Ball stays in two hands to above your head. These are realistic finishes. We go with the front rim angle. Bad angle, JJ. We go with a front rim angle to simulate what a real finish is going to look like against a college center or a college forward coming over. If you guys shoot floating through, you're going to get your shot blocked at the college level. So you need to be able to change direction and stay vertical and make that 3-4 foot shot off the rim. That's a more realistic college level shot. All right, so we've already gone through our starts. We're going to just progress with our finishes. So we've got the 2-foot jump stop, the outside inside. Now we're going to do what I call a butt stop. So you're going to turn your rear facing the opposite direction that it started, and in this case you almost want to turn it a little bit more than that. So about 195 degrees, and then pivot back to the middle with a left-handed hook. Okay, here we go. Good, you can use 2 pivots here as well, depending on how far you turn. Good, way to keep the ball high, Dan, good job. Rip, turn, stop, 2 pivots to get that foot back around. 2 pivots to get that foot back around, jump hook, good. Good. Got to get your head forward and land in a 2-foot jump stop. Okay, Gavin. Okay, this time we're going to make the same butt stop move, but we're going to up and under the finish. Good, excellent. Good, Dan. Excellent. Nope, should have had your butt facing the opposite direction. Up and under footwork. Good. Okay, good. This time we want to get our rears on this butt stop facing the opposite corner, and then we're going to come back and make a right-handed hook off the glass. Good. Good. Good, Dan. Very nice. Good. That's better when you stop it up higher. You maintain a better angle, like Kawhi did there. That was good. Okay. Next one. Okay, you're going to jab outside inside, so it's going to be right left, and then you're going to reverse pivot. Nope. It's going to be right, left, outside, inside, but instead of going for a layup, it's outside, inside, pull back, so reverse pivot into a shot off the glass. Okay, here we go. So it's a jab step move. Jab step, pull back, shot off the glass. Good. Jab step, pull back. When you pull back, have your head forward and get that ball up on your shoulder right away. Don't leave that ball hanging out to dry. When you step back, you want to get that ball up high. Jab, up. Good. Try to stay on balance. Go through that one more time. You guys work on your balance there. Jab step, pull back. Good. Keep your balance. Good. As you pull back, keep your head forward to keep your balance. Head forward so you don't end up on your heels. Head forward. Good. So you don't go backwards. All right, now make this an up and under move. So it's the same move, but when you come back, you're actually going to plant that reverse pull foot, shot fake, and then step through for a layup. Okay, here we go. Boom, shot fake, good. Step under, layup. Good, Gav. Outside, inside guy. Keep that pivot foot down, big fella. Keep that pivot foot down. Good. Way to keep the ball high. Good job, Mark. Keep the ball high there. Good, very nice. Okay, now, we're going to switch our pivot feet now. So now our pivot foot's going to be our left foot from the same side. Okay? So now we're going to rip through, Gav, and your first finish here is going to be a left-handed hook with your shoulders perpendicular to the baseline. So right out in the front of the rim, left-handed hook off a rip through. Right? Nope, we don't do anything off of 1 foot. Everything's off 2 feet. Good, Dan. That's what we're looking for right there. Good, Petiti. Here we go. Give it one more shot, Gav. Good, Kawhi. Something for you guys to work on here. That's it right there. Important shot to finish right there. Important shot to finish, okay? All right, now, outside, inside footwork. So you're going to go left, right. So you're going to rip through, go left, right, redirect with a scooping left-hand shot on the left-hand side of the rim. Good, Dan. Excellent. Excellent. Redirect. Good. You're never going to be able to cut this angle back to the right unless the guy you burnt fell down. It's nothing off of 1 foot, son. It's still a 2-foot load. Okay, Dan, now we're going to go into our butt stop. So we're going to butt stop. It's going to be a double pivot comeback, and you're going to shoot a right-hand hook off the glass. Correct. You're going to come back to the middle. So rip through. Good. Double pivot. Yeah. Try to use the glass if possible. Get more depth. 1, 2. I like your depth there, Petiti. Good job. Really swing that butt around. Try to get that butt facing just above the corner over there when you turn in the air. See, Gavin, you're going. Yeah, that's too much of a turn. See how when he stopped, his butt was facing me? I want your butt to be facing that sideline over there when you stop. Try one more time, Dan. Good. So and use 2 pivots. So try to turn the more you turn your butt towards the sideline, you could do it in less pivots. But if you turn it towards that corner, basically towards that corner, 2 pivots. Dan, you should be able to do this where you go 1 pivot and then dunk the ball. Try that. Try that. You should be able to do this where you go 1 pivot and then dunk it. Good. Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay. All right, you guys go through it again. Rip through. Remember, turn your rear. Feel that torque when you spin. Good. Way to keep your head forward, Mark, to keep your balance. On any of these butt stops, we want to keep our head forward to keep our balance. Good. Way to keep the ball high, Kawhi. Really good rhythm to your moves, Kawhi. Try to use the backboard, Gavin, if you can. Good. When we're up close like that, we either want to dunk it or use the backboard, just for target practice. Okay, last one, outside, inside. So it's going to be an out rip through the middle. It's going to be outside, inside, so you're jabbing with your right foot, Gav, and then you're going to pull back and shoot a jumper. So your jumper is going to be about a 10-footer dead in the middle of the key. Okay? Yeah, rip through, left foot, right foot, jab, pull back, step back shot. Good. This is a really good one to have in your arsenal. Okay? Boom. Good. Nice. Good. You got to be shot ready on the pullback. Get that ball up right away. Head forward, ball up. Good, Kuwait. Good balance. Good. Get that ball in your shot right away. Good, Dan. Okay, now up and under this, Gav. Up and under this move. Good. There you go. We're just going a straight finish. We don't need shot fakes or jabs. Just a straight rip through start, excuse me. Straight start, just a rip through start. Work on that left hand, Clay. God gave it to you for a reason, use it. All right, here we go. One more time with that. Boom, boom, left hand, good. Don't need a jab, Mark, just a straight rip through, no negative footwork. Straight rip through. We want to work everything off one dribble here as well. Good, make sure you get balanced, Dan, and don't drag that pivot foot, okay? All right, excellent. All right, let's go to the short corner, right here. Let's start from the short corner. Okay, face me, Gab, face the camera. Okay, so from there I want you to go drop step. So we're gonna work on drop step drives now. So I want you to go drop step, then you're gonna turn and face shoulders perpendicular to the baseline, jump hook, middle of the key, okay? One dribble hop from there, you should be able to get from right about there, yeah, that 10-foot kind of soft spot marker where you should try to get to the midline, okay? On a one dribble hop, drop step, go. Good, very nice, Gav. Good. Good, very good, okay. Now, this time, okay, up and under that move. So forward pivot, up and under, go. Okay, that just followed through. That's a good move. I want you to go up and under. Good, yeah, it's still a good move if he stays short. If he stays short on you, you could go through on that other side for sure. But if he comes through on your stop, on that up, then you want to go underneath him. You got to rotate that left foot forward more, Gav, when you land. Yeah, that's fine. You just had a double pivot. That's okay. Okay, now let's make a comeback move. So you're gonna make a butt stop off this move, come back, right hand off the glass, Dan, or single pivot dunk. Good. Okay, here we go. Good. Comeback move. Very nice. Good. Drop step. Wait, double pivot. Yeah, and even double pivot that on purpose if you can. Go ahead. Stop. Keep that pivot foot down. Good, Dan. Double pivot. Good double pivot, Mark. Good. Excellent. Love the double pivot, Quay. Love that double pivot. Good. Okay. Here's one that's a little bit trickier now. You're going to make a comeback up and under. A comeback up and under. Good, Dan. Very nice. Come back up and under. Come back up and under. Good. Good, Quay. Good, good. All right. Excellent, guys. So all those moves you just did, you could take them to 2 dribbles if you started out either on the high seam or out or deeper in the corners. Okay, so let me just have you guys quickly go through a couple from the corners. So the seam stuff, because we saw from the elbow, would be pretty much the same. From the corners, Dan, go ahead, strong. We're going to do a strong rip-through pivot, closed pivot as we call it. 2 dribbles, yeah, but closed pivot, so left foot, pivot foot, closed pivot, you're driving over the top, 2 dribbles, left-handed hook, go. Good, but try to make that hook out in front of the charge block line. So you're shooting that as if somebody's coming underneath you, and not, because if you're that close to the rim, you'd be dunking the ball. Okay, here we go. Good, yeah, you want to work on that 4-foot hook. That's a more realistic shot. Out in front of that charge block line. Good, Quay. That's a much more realistic shot. Good, Dan. That's all right. Don't worry about the miss, son. Practicing the more effective technique's important. You got to be able to do what's going to be game transferable. Going through drills, finishing right at the rim is unrealistic. If basketball is that easy, a lot more people will be able to score. Good. Okay, Gav, so make that same 2 dribble move now, but I want you to butt stop, come back off the glass, okay? But make your butt stop above the charge block line. Good. More turn, more rotation on your stop. You're not rotating enough. Good, Quay. That was excellent. Very good. A little higher, Dan. I like it a little higher. Don't get above that charge block line. You know, score. Let that defender's forcing you up a little bit. Good, Gav. Excellent. We'll do the whole thing. Keep. Wait. Hey. Don't. I like to dunk too. But remember, you're going to get called for a travel, and the ref's going to wipe off that dunk if you don't have that weight, 80% of the weight on that pivot foot, right? Did you feel that bad boy sliding all over? Okay. If you want your foot to slide on something, wait for your girlfriend. Hey, in basketball, keep that thing planted to the floor there. Okay. Guys, thank you. That's great. Okay. So that's all our stops and starts.